Hey YouTube, what's going on? In this video, we're going to take a look at the Fullja 10.1-inch digital photo frame. Why? Because I bought this thing for a Christmas gift for my mother-in-law, but the 21-inch one that I picked up a year ago, the video I did, I got so many, nice comments on it, so many questions about it. How do I do this? How do I do that? I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to review this guy and give you a look at the smaller version. And, pretty much what you see is what you get. You get a quick start guide, operator's manual, charge cable. On the back of it, you've got a nifty little mag mount that just snaps on here. So the big difference between the bigger one and this one is this just sits on a credenza, whereas the other one you can mount it on the wall. But they both have pretty much all the same great features. So without any more rambling from yours truly, let's jump in and we'll take a good look at this thing. Okay, so right off of the bat, let me run this thing down for you. So this thing is going to show your photos. It'll play music. You can have little video clips on there. It has a motion sensor, so if you walk up to it, it'll turn on automatically. It'll auto-rotate your images. It has a calendar, clock, and weather station on it. And I like that because I have mine in the living room upstairs. I get up in the morning. You can set this thing to come on at a certain time, and it shows you the weather, and then boop, you got pictures coming in from someplace else in the world. It has 16 gigs of built-in memory. It's got the motion sensor. It's 10.1 inches. What more could you ask for? So why would people be interested in these picture frames? Well, the answer is really simple. If you're like me and your family's all in a close area, you don't need that connection. But what I've noticed, I got a lot of friends, I've got a friend out in Ottawa. She's got a daughter in Calgary. She's got another child in Vancouver, and they don't see them. They got to fly out there to see them. And now they're having kids, which are her grandkids. And so when you have grandkids, you want to see what's going on with them every day. These digital picture frames are great for that because you download an app to your phone. Once it's set up, it gives you a code. You can send that code to your relatives and they can email you pictures. And you wake up in the morning and there's pictures of, little Johnny who's progressing. You know what I mean? So they're invaluable. And additionally, I thought it would make a lot of sense too because I got so many comments and questions when I did the 21-inch frame. I thought it'd just make a lot of sense to go through this again with you with the smaller version. And so far, the only real difference I see is that this one sits on a credenza and the larger one, you can mount it on a wall and plug it into the wall. So it's kind of like set it and forget it. So let's jump in. We'll see how to set this thing up. Okay, so let's unbox the Fullja 10.1-inch digital photo frame. And we'll open the box. You have a quick start guide, you've got an instruction manual, and you've got the frame itself. And it looks like we've got some electricals here. So we'll get that out of the way. Okay, and little frame mount. There's your charge cable. And here we have the panel itself. And then on the flip side, so it looks like we have a reset, a micro USB port. We have a USB-A port. We have a DC in, and we've got a TF, which is SD micro. Okay, so let's flip this thing over. We'll get it powered up and show you how to set it up. Okay, so now we've got our digital picture frame powered up. First thing you do is select your language. So in my case, I've selected English. I'm going to hit the arrow key. And now we got to select our Wi-Fi network. And so it's asking me for a password. So I'll just type that in. Now my password is typed in. I'm going to hit connect. It's going to authenticate for a second. So it's connected, and I'm going to hit the arrow key. So this is a touch frame, so I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm just going to call my frame A, B, C. And I'm going to type in, I'll do the same thing here. type in the town I live in, and I'm going to hit done, and I'm going to select Omimi, and then for the time, it doesn't have my correct time, so what I'm going to do is select, so right now it's about 3:30, so I'm going to see if I can find something close to 3 o'clock, 3:30, something like that. 3 o'clock Santiago. There's Newfoundland. Okay, close enough. So I'll select that and click OK. So let's put that time in. I'm going to hit the arrow key. Let's download the VP photo apps. I've already done this. I have this on my phone. So, and then let's connect Frame to the app. So when you're setting up your relatives to send pictures to the Frame, this is the code that you need to provide for them, and that code only lasts 12 hours. So if you send them a code and they don't use it within 12 hours, it'll be you'll have to send them another code. But so let's just click the next key here. Let's start adding photos, adding a mailbox for sharing. So we're going to do that in a second. I'll just hit complete. Okay, so now we're going to go into settings. And I think the first thing we're going to do is let's straighten out our time situation. So I'll just show you, you've got a whole range of adjustment here. So, you know, brightness, volume, touch sounds, assistive touch, language, and on and on. Slideshow mode, you can adjust that, but I want date and time. I want to turn off the automatic, and I'm going to turn off this 24-hour thing. So the date is right, December 11, 2024. Set the time, it's 4:58. No, it's 3:27. So let's see if we can fix that. Whoop, too far. 3:27 p.m. Done. So now it's 3:20 time zone, 24 hours. Select the date format. I'm good with all of that. Okay, so then now I can go back to my frame. So here, what you need to do for anybody you want to send, that wants to send pictures to your frame, you have to go into user management and enter their email address here and press OK. So I've already done it. This is my email address here. So now what I'm going to do is you'll get a confirmation email, and this is what it's going to look like. And then what these people are going to do, they're going to click on that link. So the email is going to come from PhilFX, which is myself, and I'm just going to call this Cuba. And now you need to attach a photo. And I'll just pick this one here from my trip last week. That's great. I'm going to hit send. And now here's the thing, you've sent it, it may take 3 minutes for the actual photo to come in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the camera roll until I hear the chime to tell me that a photo has come in, and then I'll speed that up for you, and then I'll come back and we'll go through, well, actually we can do it now while we're waiting. We can go through some of the album settings. So you've got a brightness control here, volume adjust, touch sounds, assistive touch, language, auto slideshow mode. So you can play with all these things to your heart's content. You can put captions into your photos. You can set the date and time like we just did. You can set a sleep time if you want. There's a motion sensor. So the motion sensor is right here, this little guy in the bottom left corner. So if somebody walks past the frame is going to automatically turn on. The notification sound, you can turn that off. So that's the little musical tone that's going to play when pictures come in to this frame. So that's just a simple rundown on the frame. Now, in my case, this is going to be a Christmas gift for my mother-in-law. So what I'll do once I'm done with the video, I'll just hit factory reset, and it basically puts the frame right back to factory new. And then I can set up the frame on her Wi-Fi, and then it's just a matter of time before, you know, people start sending her pictures, and she'll be off to the races. Okay, and there we go. So our photo has come in. We can touch on it, and now it shows under all photos. Shows under internal storage. There's no TF card installed. There's no USB stick installed. You can arrange folders for your photos if you like. You can set up a favorites, and pretty straightforward stuff. So if we go back to all, and now let's just see here. There we go. It'll play at full screen, and if you have 10 or 20 pictures on there, then it'll just cycle through them depending on the slideshow that you have set up. And so that probably took a minute and a half to come in. And so don't panic when you first set up your frame. If it takes a couple of, it takes a couple of minutes for the photos to come in, that's just the length of time it takes to send the email and relative to the size of the image that you have. Okay guys, so now you've seen me do it armed only with my iPhone and the 10.1 inch digital photo frame from Fullja. And I guess in what did we take, 5 minutes to set this thing up? So when you're going through it the first time, it might take you 10, 20 minutes or something like that, but it's pretty straightforward. It's not that difficult. And just as a resource for you, I think about a year ago, I did the 21 inch frame also from Fullja. And so I'll put a link up here somewhere for you so you can just click on that video, because that video I really took a lot of time and I did went in depth on it. And if I remember correctly, pretty sure I did another video on how to set up the whole email thing. So I'll make sure that those two links are there for you. So that's it for this one, guys. If you found this video useful, click the subscribe, like, and notification bell for me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you get a lot of fun out of your digital frame, at least as much fun as I've had over the last year or so. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, take care now.